My word for today is being love able. Love able. It has a different ring than
Mm-hmm.
lovable.
Mm-hmm.
There's a different responsibility in it for me, for myself, my responsibility.
Enabling love.
He puts it more as an action for me rather as when I say lovable for myself or love lovable, it's someone else is doing it. It's just so that's how I
Mm.
hold the word. So I created the meaning.
That's a good one. It's a good awareness. Noticing where our accountability for action lies. And accountability for being.
Love.
Mm.
So practicing, experimenting,
Mm.
embodying.
Did you say
Love,
embodying?
yeah, embodying,
Yeah.
lovable, love able.
Mm. It's a good guideline for a day, right?
Yeah,
And soon you have 1,000 days.
all with different angles, views, and perspectives of
Mm-hmm.
love able. And I'll use just, I like it. It's makes sense. It resonates with me. And love able is a curiosity, is an openness, and an
Mm.
acceptance.
Mm.
When I can remember that, that's three lenses I can check my moments,
Mm.
my situations, my circumstances, whether I'm being love able. Be lovable. And the to and of and for, like of myself first. To with others second. Now, there's only a hierarchy there, first of all, because I think I've flipped those. And it just isn't saying. I think society can do that as a culture. We feel as if we love others, we'll get that love in return. Or we'll be able to love ourselves and others love us. And we can see where that took place as a child, just looking for love. Not that we knew it, but when we had it, it was like peaceful and comfortable and good, and we were really just aware when we didn't have it.
Mm.
Because something was then wrong. And a child that can't make up words, the only thing we can come to is that is something with us that is wrong. Not realizing the love starts with us. Starts with the individual. Starts with me. That's how I see it this morning.
I'll say from my words that it takes courage to love when there is fear of not being of not being love, of not being enough. So the love then is our true nature, but we don't know that because the ego interferes.
Yeah. And as the ego interferes, was the ego is created with the words of making sense of our situations as a child, that the only place, the common denominator, we were available, we were always there. It's us was always the common denominator.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so the ego is just those coping mechanisms,
Yes, absolutely.
just those coping stories, the ones that work, the ones that
Yeah.
survived, the ones that adapted, the ones we embody, not
Yep.
really realizing there was so many other choices.
Yeah.
How else do you build awareness? And that sounds like not even awareness, but it's like survival.
Yep.
It is how we build or produce or see or seek love. Good morning, Cinderelle.
Hi, Sandra.
Good morning, beautiful souls. Good morning.
Welcome to Love Able.
Love Abel.
Yes.
Ooh, I'm
And
glad I came.
yes. And miracles and
Mm,
courage.
lovable miracles. I missed one.
Sorry, courage. Heinz might have a
Miracles.
Sandra. I saw a quote over the weekend and it went like this. There was ever only one miracle and it's infinite. I can't remember where I read it and who said it or who wrote it. I think it must have been somewhere where I was scrolling.
Mm. I think I'm missing some of your words. You said you saw something this weekend
The
that there's
quote,
only. Mm-hmm.
there's only ever been one miracle and it's infinite.
Mm. It's only been one miracle and it's infinite. Mm. Mm.
For me, it was one of those, I don't know what you call those moments. It was probably like an aha moment. That's the closest I can get to describing it. It's like, oh, of course.
I feel like I'm experiencing that moment right now. like love, like it's just one miracle and it's infinite.
Mm-hmm.
And the realization of that and the saturation of that is of realizing that is a miracle of infinity. Mm.
I'm really sorry, guys. Cinderella, I'm sorry to leave so shortly after you came, but I have to go. Have a
Mm.
great day. Thank you for love, Abel, Jess. And Heinz, I hope you sleep well tonight.
Love.
Have a blessed day, Alison. Bye bye.
Thank you. You
Have a
too.
wonderful day.
Bye, guys.
Bye. I'm just going to offer a calamity of running water and roses and thoughts. I'm coming in later than I usually would because I know the session may end probably just about this time, and I'm usually exiting just about this time. But I'm seeing myself down by a babbling brook that joins up with other rushing waters. But I'm sitting there and my spirit just calls me to take off my shoes, and it's triggered by the thought of it's only been one miracle and it's infinite. Miracles are like all around us, and I look outside, there's the birds, they're miracles. There's grass growing, it's infinite miracles. There's, ooh, I'm breathing. That's a miracle. I'm communicating with you guys, and it's a miracle. As it is so, it's it's a miracle, and it all emanates from a continuous outward expression of love, and the love that overcomes like so many things if you let it, and letting it, letting love overcome all things. It's a miracle. It's like that flow of the water that allows me to dip my toe in the water. It allows me to have the choice to take my shoes off and dip my toe in the water. And the miracle that the water is bubbling over rocks and carrying leaves and other little things. And I'm not even concerned about what's in the water because it's a miracle to be at one with nature. That moment, it's a miracle. how the water flows, it's a miracle. How the water flows and my breathing just continuous is continuous. It's a miracle, and that I can be aware and take even a deeper breath and have more breath and just appreciate that deep breathing as I feel the coolness of the water running over my toes. And it's not just my toes, I've submerged even more. Now the water's up to my ankles. It's like not even caring that when I put my shoes and socks back on, it's going to be maybe wet if my feet don't dry, but just to be in the moment of my toes in the water and the water babbling and that I can hear the sounds and the birds in the background and the crackling of the leaves. And somewhere off in the far distance, there's a highway. There's a highway that actually brought me into the park, into the meadows for my toes to be in the water. And it's cool. Wow, it's cool. And I like everything hot. And here I'm loving it cool. And the coolness is calming other things in my body, the way my blood flows. It's a miracle. It's a miracle to be just present in the present and the now of the now, and to enjoy this moment, to be able to dip my toes in the water, to allow myself this moment, to appreciate this moment. And it's a moment that is part of a continuum that goes on. It's a miracle. And the water flows and it goes down, and this new water comes, and a few pebbles and rocks, and my hands go into, and the coolness of my hands submerging into the water and filling it up to my wrists and just feeling it, just being renewed by it. Not demanding anything from it, not nodding anything. It just being a part of it, and it being a part of me. And how even when I gather up myself and my time and put my feet in my socks and not care that they're not totally dry, and put my shoes back on, and when I get up and continue my walk and eventually get to my car and hit the highway and go on my way, that I actually had dipped my toes in the water, that I put my hands in the water, that I became breathing at one with the water that would continue to flow and babble over and into the expanse of greater bodies of water. It's a miracle that I touched the water, and I'm all a part of that body of water. That somewhere else, someone else, as I'm driving on the highway, someone else, something else, a tree, a fish, other living existences of the water will be a part of the water that I touched, that I was a part of, that I found solace in, that I found harmony in, that I found unity in, the miracle that I even sat there by the water, to take it all in and to share it. It's a miracle. And as I go about my day, that unity, it grounds me to know, yeah, this is good. It's a miracle. We're all one.